Welcome to Group 8's business model presentation. We'll start off with Jeremy presenting the value proposition. Next, we'll have Amber discussing the key partnerships and key activities. Then we'll go back to Jeremy with customer segments. And then I, Bianca, will be talking about channels and customer relationships. Next, we'll have David with cost structure and key resources. And last, we'll have Cameron with revenue streams.
The value proposition for our business is we want to create the most convenient and easy accessibility app to the pet owners, so they're able to get the information that they need. Also, our product provides detailed information about different toxins, food or plants that may harm their pets, such as names, images, etc. And our product provide both online and offline. Therefore, users can feel easily to access the information that they need, no matter where they are.
Hello, I'm Amber, and I'm going to talk about key business partners and key activities. So the main people that we think will add the most value to our business model are as listed. The emergency clinics, Mars Incorporated, and of course DVMs, which are veterinarians. This is for a few reasons. Number one, the emergency vet clinics get more calls about toxins than any other source. If we partner with these places, they have the ability to help promote our product, which we will touch on more in key activities. Believe it or not, also Mars Incorporated, more than half of their profits come from the pet industry. They own most national vet clinics. They also produce a lot of dog and cat food, a lot of domestic pet treats. They also help produce a lot of veterinary medicine as well. They own clinics like Banfield and a few emergency clinics. Even we have one in here in Salt Lake. Also, of course, we would have to have the veterinarians for one, legality issues. Some states won't allow medical advice unless you have a certified DVM. And they could also advise us as new studies come out about pet safety. Next, key activities. As we mentioned at the ER clinics, they have more potential, and their staff members referring those what they think are pastoring calls to automation. This also helps prevent them from giving medical advice over the phone, since this is illegal, but it happens regularly. So it helps with the safety of the technicians in the clinic as well. Starting off with the most common toxins, it's fairly easy to calculate more of a toxic dose based on weight, but as we grew, we would need a lot of toxicologist advice, and there is potentially consumer consultation with these toxicologists with things more like human medicine and the less common of these toxins. This could potentially cost money to the consumer, but we would try to keep this cost at a minimum for these consumers. The thing that is wrong with the other sources, the main reason that you can find so much information on the internet is it's confusing. There's no direct source, there's no straightforward information, so this would be one of our key activities, the most prevalent of our key activities, I should say. This is because we would have a user-friendly, easy to use application for consumers to go whenever their dog ate a milk chocolate bar or a chocolate cake. It would be super easy. Just put in the approximate weight of your pet and the amount of ounces it says on the chocolate cake box or on the wrapper. And this would help us acquire and sustain more customers. We would also like to have multiple small testable groups, just like QuickBook with different audience members, so we could build on our validated learning from these testable groups. And this would help build our product, and we would be able to experiment as we grow. Thank you.
Customer segments is one of the key sections of the Canvas, because without customers, no company will survive long. Therefore, our team tends to focus on all social classes because there are no age restriction for download the app. In addition, we think that our customer would most likely be current pet owner aged between 45 to 65, since they are pet owners and they might have more time and more money to take care of their pet. So they are more willing to download the app to provide information of toxic food to prevent pets from eating them. Moreover, people who are planning to buy or adopt pets may also need it too, especially they do not have any experience of owning a pet.
The channel we will be using is an app in which we are able to provide for our customer needs and deliver our value proposition. The app will be available in both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. The app will be easy for our customers to use and allows for efficiency and convenience. To maintain our best customer relationships, we will have 24/7 availability with any questions and concerns. Our automated services will also allow us to reach a wide audience and efficiently help as many people as we can. We will also list phone numbers of vets and have our own emergency line.
All right, so my name is David, and I will be going over the cost structure that we're going to have for our app. And so we don't plan on spending too much to the app in the beginning, because we want to test out the market and see how things are and see how our app will do. But obviously in the beginning we're going to have to spend money towards advertising, and maybe in the beginning we'll have maybe even just YouTube ads, and then eventually spread to TV ads. And also we plan on the app starting out as a free app, and then maybe in the future, depending on how the app does, and we'll increase it to $1. And also, well, we plan on there being in-app purchases, and maybe an example of an in-app purchase would be so let's say the customers can have maybe just 2 or 3 dogs records on the app, saved on the app, and then if they want to save more, then they'll have to maybe just pay a small fee. And also, what we plan on the staff salaries not being very high in the beginning. That's obviously just to test how the app will do. But and another thing I'll talk about is the key resources for the app, and we plan on hiring a software developer to help develop the app and even to update the app in the future. And also another resource that we plan on providing to the customer is it's going to be a friendly community to where they can talk to other people through the app and kind of talk about how sicknesses that their dog has had, and even just what shots that they gave their dogs, and it'll be a friendly community for dog owners in that way. And also another resource that our app will give is that the customers will be able to save their dog records on the app, kind of like I said. And also another resource is that our app will recommend educated vets to the customers that will answer any questions that the customers have, and that's what we feel like these are the main key resources that our app will provide for the customers.
Hi, I'm Cameron Brand, and I'm going to be discussing the revenue streams for our business. So our business is going to be a free application available on the App Store and on Google Play. And one of the ways that we're going to be making money with a free application is through advertisements with banners inside of the app. So third parties can choose to advertise with us, and we get revenue that way. Another way that we're looking to generate revenue is from a partnership with Mars or another large veterinarian care service. So essentially the way this would work